This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. They go play action now. Jackson, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Goal at the 5-yard line.
5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal.
Check 52.
Play action. Now Jackson eluding the pressure. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Steelers nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's grabbed over the middle by White.
The pass.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
27-yard line.
And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
A gain of 15. And a Steeler 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Completion here to Claypool. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this one to McFarland out of the backfield. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
First down, Steelers.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And this will be caught by his big tight end, Ebron, for a Steeler touchdown.
Chris Boswell on for the play.
Eric Ebron, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Ties the game at
Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Now Tucker to add the PAT. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Justin Tucker to kick off.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Johnson now returning. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. It's Anthony McFarland. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
The pass.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30.
Marcus Peters on the tackle.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. He'll drop to throw. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
At 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. But now it's third down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. He can run for it, and he will. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Anthony McFarland, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Steelers 21, Ravens 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. T.J. Watt make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Here's Jackson. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And the return will stop right around the 25. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharpie?
They've got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He dumps this off underneath to McFarland. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. He'll swing that out, complete to McFarland. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup.
So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And he returns this to the 22.
Johnson on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Ebron's got it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Eric Ebron.
The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
First down, Steelers.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Back to throw again. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he He's taken down. Patrick Queen able to run him down for a loss of a yard.
Second down.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 17-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. J.J. Watt able to record his 5th sack of the season. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Steps away to his left. On the left side, a catch by White. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there, and that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again, being chased down left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. He's got daylight past the 20. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
Pittsburgh.
Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talking about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Jackson on 1st down. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. And Jackson throwing once more toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Ravens get a bit closer. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Deontay Johnson on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Flushed out right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the 2nd half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback. They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. T.J. Watt in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
57-yard attempt.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards on the play, first down.
And a Steeler first down.
Back to throw now on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target, but it'll be second down.
It's second down.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw again. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
He was covered by Patrick.
Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one goes for 24 yards. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Anthony McFarland with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
25-yard line. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, man.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll get this one to McFarland out of the backfield. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
It's a gain of 5.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Chase Claypool.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. And this will be caught by his big tight end, Ebron, for a Steeler touchdown. Eric Ebron, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. He's going to let it fly. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
leads to 2nd and 10.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens cut into that lead. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And they got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. They were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Staying on his feet, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. They'll look to throw here on first down. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Intended for Eric Ebron. Incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Pittsburgh.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
The pass. Intended.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Marcus Peters on the coverage.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.